Alright, welcome back to More Than Peachy's Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. Uh, this is a continuation of our Dungeons and Skirmishes tutorials. Today we're going to be talking about how to deal with particular dragons during Dragonflight. As you have seen in previous videos, I have taken on all sorts of other dungeons, but today we're going to work on the Black Dragon. I don't know if it's going to be successful or not. Let's take a look to see how many people are over here, if any. It does not look like anybody is here at Black. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't look like anyone's going to be over here at Black. So I'm going to head over to Green. Hopefully it doesn't start before I get there. Just a heads up, there are a few different ways to do this, but Black is kind of fun to fight. Takes a little bit of skill to do it, knowing right when to use certain abilities, and when knowing to put up your shield as a paladin. Okay, this is a paladin kind of tutorial. Mind you, if you are a different class, you will need to play differently. Okay, first things first, it says dragons are coming. Alright, so when you come down to green, you'll notice that this has a thing where it's like, yeah, this is where it's going to be. Well, little known fact, if you stand out here until roughly about 5 seconds or less, you're more than likely not to get poisoned as much and not take as much damage. I usually wait a few seconds after that because the dragon comes down and it's immune to damage. So in that case, I'm going to go ahead and buff myself a little bit. I'm going to use a Superior Potion of Force, so I want to deal more damage. And I'm going to use my coin. Alright, so things that you should have. You should have a Circle of Power, you should have Bane, and you should have Templar's Wrath. Your dailies should be Divine Judgment and Shield of Faith. So I'm going in because I see the dragon's health. It's on the ground. Run in if I can. Usually the first thing I do is not Templar's Wrath, but Bane, and then I pop my daily and follow it up with Circle of Power. Alright, so I can use Divine Call if I want. It's not really necessary. But then I hit my R2, and then I have to hit my L2. Okay, so, alright. See, I didn't actually use my shield there. I probably should have. You gotta be really careful with this dragon, because this dragon likes to use that attack quite often, as with every dragon, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, watch out for its tail. If it tries to target you with anything, try to immediately move out of its circle. With this dragon, it's a little bit special because after it does its jumping attack, it has poison. And if you walk into it, you're going to get hurt. Alright, this is Oxuno on the right. As you can kind of see, we're at 50% roughly. Put my shield. It did not go up in time. That's fine, as long as I don't walk back into this red circle. Okay, another thing to do is dodge the enemy's attacks. Good practice for a tank is not actually go after the empowers, but you can if you feel like it's under control or if there's another tank taking the reins. That does not mean that if you think a DPS or a healer has it under control that you can go and do it. Probably not a very good move. Because that dragon will start targeting you while you're trying to kill other things, making your job incredibly difficult. So, as you can see, we're doing a pretty good job of knocking down this dragon's health. Got to keep that Bane going because Bane is an increased amount of damage it takes by 30% and a decreased amount of damage that the dragon deals. Alright, so use that again. Alright, here it goes. Sometimes it really flies you back, sometimes it doesn't. I keep on using my Lyra's Bell to bring back my companion because having a companion with health is a good distraction for the enemy. Gives them extra targets. Get out of the way of that. So this is one of 4 dragons for Dragonflight. I was hoping that I was going to have a little bit more leeway with this video and do black, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Okay, now you see how I died and then died again because my Soul Forge brought me back. That is a problem with this dragon, having a surprising death. So again, rushing back into the battle. My potion of superior potion of force has worn off, which is kind of disappointing. Gotta be careful on how close I am to this dragon. I don't have as much over health or temp HP. Gonna try to grab some. Keep the dragon baned. You'll notice that my Templar's Wrath isn't giving me as much health when I did that. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Dragon's only got about 3% health. We're doing a really great job. I don't know exactly what's going on. I think we are planning on killing all 4. So I'm going to back off. Try to get my companion far enough away. That way it doesn't accidentally kill him. So no one else is down here at green, which is a good sign. My companion is about dead, so we have a minute or 2 to wait. So we have about 5 minutes to kill any dragons, and once it gets down to about a minute, I'll go back in if we have not gotten the order to kill them all. The hardest dragon obviously will be blue because he's just so powerful. Some tactics that you can use against the blue dragon is staying ranged and having a really high HP tank to take major hits. Though sometimes it's a little hard, and if the dragon targets somebody and it kills them with a particular attack, it will kill everybody else. So wipes are pretty common with the blue dragon. The black dragon has some weird mechanics too, where if a person dies from the dragon's attacks, it will summon a shadow puppet, and the shadow puppet will go off and kill people. It'll chase them. Kind of like the ones from Valendra's tower. Okay, we've gotten the okay to basically kill, I guess. So, gotta go in full throttle. Make sure we don't die. I got 2 Banes on them, 3 Banes. Gotta play it safe. I'm not invincible, but okay, we did kill it. Alright, awesome. Red Dragon is at 1%. We'll see how well he does. Yeah, they're apologizing for not giving blue enough time to kill their dragon. So, that is one thing that you will have to watch out for. The idea is you get all the dragons roughly at the same health. I think it's like 5 or 10%. And then you kill them all. Because if you have high enough DPS, you can kill them all. You already saw the weird mechanics for green, the poison, and well, the more poison. And then red is, ooh, gee, so got some lag there. Red is just strictly attacks and pulls of fire. So, not much else beyond that. So, pretty straightforward dragon. Usually if people want to kill just one dragon, it will be the red dragon. Alright, another good tip to do, whenever you're doing Dragonflight, when you're done with it, and if you have a teleport post, just use it, and go back to your stronghold or another stronghold in your alliance, and go to the coffer. If you only have one guild in your alliance, so you're not in an alliance, you might be forced to actually just go to yours. And you don't really have a choice on how many people will be there. But the reason why I say do that is so you can go to the coffer, it won't be as cramped. So I went to my stronghold, taking a moment. Every time you clear Dragonflight, you always get one strong box of Dragonflight. You generally get 2 vouchers, and you also get a fang of Dragonflight per dragon that you kill. So we killed 3 dragons, we get 3 fangs. And if you're incredibly lucky, oh, we lost a guild. You'll get other things that you can throw in there. Like I got a strong box of influence. You can donate it for what it has, and it will give you 400 influence if you donate it this way. Or if you have a key, you'll get substantially more. Surprisingly, when I did that Dragonflight run, I got gems, surplus equipment, and a strong box of influence, which is quite impressive. So, just a heads up, that's what you can get. I'll even show you how this works. Open 5 of these, which is 400 a piece, and you get 5 of them. That's 2,000 versus 400. So definitely more well worth it. Alright, so thank you for watching how to defeat the green dragon, and hopefully we'll have another video where I will cover other dragons, like the red one, the black one, and hopefully the blue one.